Well, it's been almost 3 weeks since I've gone into either hive. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's supposed to hit, I don't know, low mid 90s today. I'm not sure. So going in now while it's only in the low to mid 70s. So I'm hoping that a lot of the worker bees are out, just because it's nicer when they're out and about and a few less bees in the hive. Again, I'm gonna try to poke around and see how full these hives are, because I'm just surprised to see this many bees hanging out front when it's not that hot yet. They're in the shade, so it's just surprising to me. I'm gonna see how much, if any, honey they've produced. Take a peek at that. Just get a general sense for how the hive is doing. Hives are doing. So right now I'm just kind of walking around to get a sense for the sound. The reason I do that is because hives that are without a queen have a very different sound to them. High-pitched, angry buzzing. From what I can hear right now, they're very quiet. Definitely hear more traffic in birds than I do bees. So we will open them up and see what we have. Nothing is capped yet from what I can see. And they're still pulling comb. Trying to get a frame out so that you can see it. It can be challenging. I think I'll just bring the camera over so you can see. I've decided, in order to show you, I'm not going to take a whole frame out. We're just going to peek at the corner because it's not capped yet, so why disturb all of them? Yes, I know you're not happy with me. I don't have enough hands. I need a third hand. So there's some uncapped honey. It's looking really good. We're going to put it back down. All right, I'm going to give you a peek of what I'm seeing now. So when I popped that queen excluder off, or actually it could have been when oh no, it must have been when I popped the queen excluder off. Broke some cells that had honey in it, so the bees have gone to work trying to clean that up because they don't want to leave that mess there. There's some uncapped honey. There's some new comb. That white comb on that left side is new comb that they pulled. So they're doing lots of cleaning up from what I made, the mess that I made here. But they're very calm, which is wonderful. Makes me feel good. But yeah, there's a lot of bees. Some of them doing little dances. That's how they're communicating. All right. Suppose I should figure out my next step, huh? Do I pop that box off and see what's below, or do I pull a frame? Don't know. Guess it depends on what my goal is. Do I want to see what's inside there? I probably don't today because I don't plan on doing anything with them. But it would be nice to know what's down below here, how full that one is. I wonder if I can just tilt it up, take a peek without disturbing them too much. Sometimes you get lucky and you can do it, other times it's just too heavy. Today it's too heavy. Tells me there's probably a lot of honey in there. All right, they want their house put back together. So I will start doing that. I think I've made my decision. I'm going to put a new honey box on top. For them to start working on. And then I'll put that one on top of this one. But as always, I gotta get the frames set up just right. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next one now. Oh, it's already stuck. There we go. They get so sticky, they don't always want to line back up for me. There we go. Alright, that is as tall as I will go with a honey box or with a hive because I don't have the strength or the height to go any taller. And that is hive number 1. Alright, we are now looking at hive number 2. I am going to go through the same thing with this hive. Pop off the top, take a peek at the honey super, and then I'll decide how far down I want to look into those brood boxes. I'm going to give you a peek of what I'm looking at. So as I kind of glance down into that hole, nice white comb that they've pulled out, because if I remember right, there wasn't any comb on that, in that box when I set it up for them. Alright. Take a peek at what's going on inside. Again, I'll give you a quick peek. So they have pulled comb on about 4 of the frames. These frames they haven't pulled any comb on yet. Nice and calm here. See if we can pull up one of these frames. Gosh, I'm sweating so much. See some bees in there doing work. Obviously the honey is not capped, so they are working on getting it to the right moisture content, which I don't remember that number off the top of my head. I want to say it's 80 something. You get to that moisture content, bees get to that moisture content, and then they cap it, and it doesn't crystallize. Well, maybe I'll just call it good, because I know that they are obviously healthy. I think I might make a nook, which is a small box of bees, in another week, because I have some scouts coming to take a peek at the bees and understand it better. Oh, they're not happy with me doing that. Okay. Well, we'll call it good then. We will put the honey box back on, and know that I'll need to check them in a week. Might be pulling honey. So there's the bees that didn't make it back in, but they'll wander around or fly away and figure it all out. They're pretty smart, because when I opened it up, more came out. So see, there they go. They'll figure it out. So yeah, what you're seeing there is what's called bearding. They do that if there's too many bees, if it's too hot, you know, too crowded inside type of thing. I suppose one thing I could do now that it's getting hotter, I think I'm going to pop those lower entrances off so they can get more airflow. I'll do that right now. There's one. I'll pick that up in a minute. Let's go do the other hive. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm probably making you sick with all this walking around and movement. Oh, look at them coming out of that other entrance. Oh, got a little bee right there. There we go. We'll pick up that other one. Hopefully that'll help them cool off a little bit. Alright, where did that other cover go? Huh, I don't see it at the moment. There it is. Alright. Silly bees. So, we're going to call that good for today. I'm thinking maybe in a week I can take that top honey super on that taller hive, put in a bee escape, which will get the majority of the bees out of that box, and then I can extract some honey, because I'll need to reuse those frames or that box again. So, looking good.